So, hello, my name is Brihas. I'm an Ishaya monk. I live in Germany, and I want to share with you about how Ascension helped me dealing with my depressions I had like all my life, and and how it helped me to change my relationship with it. For the longest time, I was really suffering from it. Like there were always times in my life where it was like dominating my life. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't enjoy life, and I was just struggling. But I never found a solution that really worked for a long time. But when I learned to ascend, something changed. So I finally could change something and have a happier life. The thing, how it worked was that with Ascension I got a tool that would help me to get a different relationship with my mind. Because a lot of my depression was happening in my mind. I was thinking and thinking, overthinking everything, trying to figure out in my head what to do. And this spending in my head was a big part of why I was in a depression. That's what I learned over the time. It's like thinking a lot makes you depressed. So seeing that and changing that really helped me, because I could just see what I was doing. Before I would just swim in the depression and suffer and feel pity, sorry about myself. But then I could see what I was doing all the time. So I could more see my role in it and could start to do things differently. For example, ask for help. Because I suddenly would see that I would just turn in circles, not knowing what to do, not able to act, and I couldn't figure it out. So it was so obvious for me what I need is somebody to help me with that. So once I start doing that, I could move on in many areas where before I was stuck. And the other great thing I could do with Ascension was that it would give me space to really relax. Because another reason for my depression was that I was always like doing, always busy, always trying to survive and doing the right thing, and I was just tired. And with Ascension I could give myself the space to just rest and be instead of doing. And that really helped me a lot to get my energy back. This space where I could just observe what's going on, be aware what's happening with me. And that was very, very helpful. Because before it was easy for me to run away from myself, like not feel myself, not know what's going on. But with Ascension I got a tool that made it possible for me to be with myself, to experience what is there, experience what emotions are there, experience what is going on inside myself. And that in itself was so super helpful, because that's actually what I needed, to have the space to be aware. And over the time I discovered that this depression is not only a bad thing, it's actually communication of my body, of my system, telling me to stop, like telling me to slow down, telling me to recover, take time for me to just do nothing. So listening to that was really helpful, that I would give myself the space to calm down, watch, do nothing, and then at some point what happened was that energy would just come back. Like once I gave myself enough rest and space, the energy would come back and I could do stuff again. So it wasn't just a bad thing. And I was not really just a victim to it. And now I see it more like a support to help me to create the most possible happy life for myself. So a life where I do what I want, do what I love. And the more I do that, the more energy I have, the more happiness I have, and the less depression I have.